I just want to take a few minutes, a few moments to say a few things, and something has been bothering me for quite a number of times now because of what I've seen people do or the actions I've seen people display. So this has actually made me to want to ask a question, and this question is something that would help us reflect and to take some things serious and also avoid some things. So I want to ask a question, please, and if you know the answer to this question, you can just in the comment section you can write and say to me you know it. So the question I want to ask is this: who is your friend? Who is your friend? Do you really have one? What is the responsibility of friends in someone's life? Because I have seen a lot of people come up and say, this person is my friend, that person is my friend, and we've known for a long time and all that. But I'm just asking this moment, who is your friend? Who's really your friend? Do you really have a friend? Do you really have a friend? I just want to ask this question. Do you really have a friend? So I want to believe what I'm about to say would help most of us. Now I want to start this way. You can help me share this live stream. This is my page, my Facebook page. In this Facebook page, my intention for this Facebook page is to talk. I talk about business. I talk about my professional life, not my calling. I'm a pastor by calling, and I'm a business coach, entrepreneur by profession. So I'm a basically business person by profession. But I want to ask some questions that's been bothering me so that we can understand what is actually going on among us. Listen to me, if you are 30 years and above, you have to start reflecting over some things. Number one thing you have to be reflecting over is to ask yourself this timeless question: who is my friend? Who is your friend? And what is the responsibility of friends in someone's life? If people that gather around you does not meet these responsibilities, you just have to know that you don't actually have friends. Because when you check your Facebook normal Facebook account, you discover that everybody you see Facebook will ask you add friend. So you just add friend. They are not actually friends. I love the way Instagram put their own. Instagram say followers. So some people followed you to see when you will fall. Some people follow you to know when you are not doing right. Some people follow you to know when you are doing right. Some people follow you to know what is actually happening in your life. But Facebook calls everybody friend, but everybody is not a friend. Now, why do I raise this question? I raise this question because of an incident that happened I think a month ago. Somebody I've known for a long time, since 2006, called me a month ago, and I saw missed calls. I was actually thinking, because I didn't, the new number I didn't store in my phone. So I was actually thinking who was the person calling. So I returned the call to actually know who was calling me. Then I discovered it was a friend in court that I knew since 2006. So I thought he was actually calling, to ask how I'm doing, how is my family, how has job been going, all those things. But it's not what he called for. He actually called me to let me know that somebody just died, and that the person will be buried in 4 days time. In 4 days time. I said, okay. So then he now went on to say, please, I would need your help. So from my understanding, I got to discover that why this person called me was actually because somebody died, and that he would actually need my assistance for the burial of the person. So I said, okay. I now said to the person, I would get back to you. I would get back to you. And mind you, this person called me. The last time I spoke with this person was almost a year plus, a year and a half, was almost a year and a half. And seeing this person calling me, and the last time we spoke, it was actually for assistance, which I actually rendered, and he never called until a year and a half. When he now called after a year and a half, he just told me that somebody just died, that he actually need my assistance. So I just kept quiet. I kept quiet. I began to reflect. A week later, another person wrote me on phone and said that the wife is in critical condition. The wife is in critical condition, that he needs my assistance. I said, I didn't reply. While I was pondering over that, another person wrote me and said, this person, the second person that wrote me about the wife critical condition, we've not spoken for like 2 years now. We've not spoken for like 2 years. He just wrote me and told me that the wife is in critical condition, that he needs help. I just kept quiet. Another person now wrote me and also said similar thing. Now, this thing now made me to ask myself, who is actually my friend, and who do I actually need to render help to when the need arises? When the need arises. Now, the first person that called has not actually spoken to me for a year and a half. The second person that wrote have not spoken to me for 2 years over. The third person that wrote has not spoken with me for like 8 months now, but they wrote me to tell me that they need assistance now. But I have people around me who calls me almost every day to know how I'm doing, know how my family is doing, know how my business is going, know how my ministry is going. These people call me to know what is going on in my life, and they've not actually asked me that they need something from me. So my question is, who is your friend? Do you really have friend? You have about 4,000 people in Facebook that is tagged friends. How many of them are actually your friends? What is the responsibility of a friend? Now, who is a friend? Who is a friend? A friend is someone that cares for you. A friend is someone that cares about your well-being. A friend is someone that has concern when you are facing one problem or the other. A friend is someone that shows regard. A friend is someone that comes to your rescue when you are in need. A friend is someone that runs to assist you in one situation or the other. A friend is someone that comes to help you carry out some obligations that might be too hard for you to carry out at the time. So why I'm saying this is this: we shouldn't be wasting our resources over people that never cared for us, or over people that relegated us to a set of place, tagged us as a solution solver whenever problem arises. So friends have responsibility. A friend advises you, a friend cautions you, a friend shows you opportunity that could help you make money, a friend bond with you, a friend goes out with you, a friend do a lot of things with you, a friend share ideas with you, a friend does not hide secret with you, a friend tells you everything about his family, tells you everything about his life, tells you everything about his strength and his weakness. This is friend. This is the work of friends. This is the responsibility of friends. If I am your friend and I see a business idea, I am obligated to let you know first before I let another person know. If I have a business idea that I know that can fetch money, the first person I should relate to is my friend. Now, if I have money and my friend has a business idea that would fetch him money, but he doesn't have money, I would gladly give my friend the money because he is my friend. Because the person is your friend, you can gladly just release your money to help your friend rise. So friends are the ladder that helps another friend to come up to a certain stage of life. But there are people, like some people say, this person is my best friend. Now they usually say something that the person that you say is your best friend is also a best friend to another person, and he also has somebody who is a best friend to him or her. So you have to understand. Now I want you to narrow this point to what happens in our environment. There are people who never cares for you, who never calls you on phone, who never call to ask how you are doing, what you are doing, and how you are patching up, whether things are going on fine or not. They don't care. Those people don't care. All they do is they have you as somebody they've known, and they tag you as somebody they've known. So what they do is, whenever they have issue that they see that their environment could not solve, they now remember you. So anybody that remembers you when he has a problem is not your friend. Anybody that remembers you when he has a problem is not your friend. So you don't need to waste your time. You don't need to waste your time attending to such a people. You don't need to waste your resources attending to such a people. Now, if you want to give them evidence, or if you want to give them a leeway, or if you want to have mercy on them, the best thing you can do is to educate them on what friendship is all about, because some people don't actually know what friendship is all about. So if they don't know what friendship is all about and they are playing the other way around, if you have time, you can educate them on what friendship is all about. If you don't have time to educate them, please avoid it. Why I'm saying this is, the moment you are 30 years and above, there are certain things you don't take for granted. And this is one of the things you don't take for granted. Anybody that does not value you shouldn't be valued. Anybody that does not take time to know how you're doing shouldn't come to you when they have problem to ask for aid. This is fact. I know most people may not like what I'm saying. I know most people might be antagonistic about what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is the fact. If you want to establish a relationship with people, and mind you, everybody cannot be your friend, so you have to choose the number of people in your clique. You have to choose the number of people in your clique. Friends help friends to be rich. That's why most times when you think this person is your friend, but you don't know this person tag you as something else, because somebody you take as your friend might tag you as something else, might tag you as money provider, might tag you as a solution solver, might tag you as one thing or other, because most of us mistaking people being in a group as a friend. Maybe you are in one society or one group or the other, maybe in church, in an organization, the members there. No, you shouldn't tag the members as your friend. Members of an organization should be made to be members of an organization. But in an organization, you can as well get friends. But every member of an organization can never be your friend. So don't mistake that, or don't get it twisted. Don't say because he's a member of my association, he's my friend. No, he cannot be your friend. Cannot be your friend. Friends are the ones that are concerned about you. When you have a problem, friends are the ones, even when you don't call them, they are the ones that says, man, how are you coping? What are you doing? How are you doing it? Like in a family, it's like when you have siblings in your house, and you have about 5 siblings or 3 siblings or 9 siblings, and among the 9 siblings, it is only one person that calls you on phone to know how you are doing, how your family is doing. Others don't call you year in, year out. For years, maybe some of them have not called you for 3 years, 4 years, and one day one of them just come up and say, I'm calling you and I just have issue now. I need about 50,000 or 10,000 to solve the problem. And immediately he drops the call. The person that has been calling you always now call and say, I just called to say, how are you doing? And you now discover that the tone of the person is not the way it used to be. And you begin to ask the person, what is the problem? You are not sounding okay. And he decided to open up and tell you, I've been having some problems. And just forget. He said, no, what's the problem? And he tells you, would you take the money you have and give the person that have not called you for 3 years, although he or she is the same blood with you? Or would you give it to the person that have been calling you always to know how you are doing? So you have a sibling in your house that is actually your friend. This person is not just my brother or my sister, but this person is a friend. So whenever that person have problem, you will run to solve it and to avoid those people that are also your siblings who never call or who never care to ask how you are doing. So this is how life should be treated. This is how life should be treated. So what I'm saying in effect is this: one, you should know whether you have friends or not. If you have friends, are they actually meeting the responsibilities of friends? The responsibility of friends is not them giving you money, not them giving you things. Friendship is association. Friendship is concern. Friendship is bonding. Friendship is networking. Friendship is sharing ideas, sharing opinions, sharing relationship. So if people that surrounds you are not actually doing all these things, just know that you don't actually have friends. You don't actually have friends. If you don't have people that calls you or that ask you about your well-being, ask you about your family, if you have children, people that ask you how are your kids, this, that doesn't have concern about you. If you don't have people that always come to you and say, bro, there is a business idea that I have. There is a business idea that I have. I don't know if you are interested. We can do this, we can do that. If you don't have people that are networking with you, if you don't have people that are bonding, associating with you, just know that every other person that comes once in a while are actually coming just because of what they are getting from you. They don't actually have value for your being, for you. They don't actually have value for your existence. So you don't need to waste your time. You don't need to waste your time. You don't need to waste your resources attending to such a people. Attending to such a people. So I decided, because I've not really been updating my Facebook page. I've not really been updating my Facebook page for quite a long time because of what I'm into presently. Just because of that, but I've decided that at least once in a week I'll be saying things socially, professionally, financially, about investment and all that, financially and generally, every once in a week. So today, what I came to talk about is, who is your friend? Most people in your, that's why a lot of people in your Facebook friends list are among the people that will fight you anytime you make mistake in life. Anytime you make mistake in life. Why do you see in some people's Instagram page, Instagram handle, they will post something or they will say something, somebody that is following them will start throwing them, start saying nasty things about them, start cursing them, saying some nasty things about them. But in quote, those people are meant to be friends. Those people are meant to be friends. So people are in your life for different reasons. People are in your life for different reasons. So the earlier you find out why people are in your life, the better for you. The earlier you find out why people are in your life, the better for you. So some people are just there. They just are there to make you, to dry you up. Some people just see you as their solution provider. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about your family. Now let me break it down. We've been on lockdown since 18th of March. And 18th of March, April, May, June, July, I started receiving these call messages from friends. Now, all these people, none of them called to say, does the lockdown affected you? Does the lockdown affected your business? Does the lockdown affected your career? None of them called. None of them called to ask such a question. How are you coping during this lockdown? How has it been? Did you receive any palliative from the government of the country you are residing? None of them cared. None of them called. None of them asked. What they were actually interested in is to know how they can get money from me so they can solve their problem. It's just to know how they can get money from me just to solve their problem. So when I see the messages, I just wave my head and I said to my wife, I said, look at these people. Look at the kind of thing this person called to ask me for. Look at the kind of messages this person is sending to me. This person didn't actually ask me whether I'm eating or I'm not eating. He don't actually care to know what my condition in this pandemic has been. But all they care about is they think you have it and you have it to release. So I just look at it and say, no, this person are in for something that I am not in for. This person are in for something that I am not in for. So please, for you not to waste your resources over some people that does not attach value to your life, you have to know what their mission in your life is all about. Now, most of them might not be aware of the mistakes that they make or the mistake they are making. I agree to that. So if you want to advise them, you can advise them. If you want to teach them who a friend is, you can actually teach them. Because what I see is, Most people see you as a channel. I'm sorry to use this word, but most people see some of you as a channel that they can beg things from. Yes, I'm sorry to use the word. So, but if you are a friend, be a friend. If you are a friend, be a friend. If you are not a friend, forget about it. So the issue is, most of us don't actually have friends. Most of us don't actually have friends. So if you don't have friends, you start building one. Start doing this one of these things I've said now. Begin to develop concern for people. Begin to develop empathy for people. Begin to show concern. Begin to ask people how they are doing. Begin to go into people's life and know what is actually going on. Let people share their secret. Give them solution to problems. Just be part of people's life. Be part of people's life. The moment you start doing this, the moment you start developing relationship, the moment people start coming to your head whenever you have problem or one thing or the other that you needed somebody to talk to about the situation. So at this moment, I want to appreciate all of us that have just listened. I just want you to help me and share this video. The topic is, who is your friend? Do you really have one? Who is your friend? Do you really have one? So I will see you by God's special grace same time next week as I bring up another topic that is mind reflecting and mind expanding. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the moment. I love you. Stay blessed. Stay positive.